Things only continue to get insanely worse for Will Smith as he admitted in this recent interview that kind of shocked the entire internet that he has been wrong about a lot of things in the dark truths that he revealed here. We're going to get into all of that here. This is absolutely insane, but it continues to show that he has made nothing but bad decision after bad decision for his family, that his family is in shambles, and that is very, very evident in all of the stuff that we're going to be taking a look at here today. Actor and rapper Will Smith said no one in his family was happy after reaching a zenith in his career, and his children began to make waves in entertainment, noting it was the first time he realized success and money did not equal happiness. That is something that Will Smith should have already known, but of course that is something that he did not take to heart apparently. During the 54-year-old actor's appearance on Kevin Hart's Peacock TV show Heart to Heart, the Bad Boy star said that 2010 was his greatest year as an artist, as a parent. It was that same year that son Jaden Smith appeared in the Karate Kid remake, and daughter Willow Smith's song Whip My Hair topped the charts. Karate Kid came out in June, Whip My Hair came out in October. Smith said, "I'm building this dream of a family I've had in my mind. I'm going to do it better than my father did it. We've talked about it. My father was abusive. I told myself I would never have that kind of energy with my family, and I had a dream, an idea of a family I was building. Pretty much 2010 to 2012, I had achieved everything I had ever dreamed." But of course, in kind of everything that was happening with the success, with the fame, with the money, they lost their family along the way. And we see that with the way that Jaden Smith has turned out. We see that with how Willow Smith has turned out. And of course, we know that his wife is not really the greatest person in the world. So, despite all this fame, the Men in Black star said, nobody in my family was happy. And I think we're still seeing that playing out in Will Smith. I think we're seeing a lot of guilt, a lot of pain that Will Smith is dealing with, seeing what kind of was the dream completely fall apart. No one wanted to be in a platoon, Smith told Hart, according to Page 6. Willow was the first one to begin the mutiny, and it was my first realization that success and money don't mean happiness. Up until that point, I really believed that you could succeed your way to a house and a family, and you could win your way to happiness. Introduction to the idea that material circumstances do not equal happiness. You can have so much stuff that it makes you miserable. That was my first pullback, and I was like, okay, what am I missing? I was driving the people around me in a way that I was leaving scorched earth around me, and we kind of saw all of that kind of come to a head last year, of course, with the whole Oscars thing where he got up on stage and did the thing that everyone knows about in the world basically at this point. But Will Smith has continued to have a complete downhill trend when it comes to everything that is happening in his life and in his career. And honestly, I think a lot of it goes back to, unfortunately, Jada Pinkett Smith and the way that she has continued to treat him. I think that we see a lot of that being kind of the core of a lot of the issues that we see happening in his life. But of course, it also kind of goes back to Will Smith, and it's his responsibility at the end of the day. And how is he handling that responsibility? Well, I think we can kind of take a look at this and see that it hasn't really been all that great. So there's a lot of craziness going on here with him and his family, okay? And all we can really do at this point is just pray for him, pray for his family, because everything is not looking very good at this moment. So with all that being said, let me know what you think about all the craziness that has happened with Will Smith and his life recently. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.